and it's just not, it's not kosher.
The revolution will not be televised, and be no rerun, brothers and sisters. The revolution will be live. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Yo, what is up, all you stone cold, super fly, fish keeping funkadelics? How you doing? My name is Aqua Funk. You watch Aqua Funk Aquatics. I'm gonna show you guys a tank that I don't think I've ever shown before. And I know I showed this fish a long time when I first got it, when it was really small, but I haven't showed it in a while since then. It's been a long time. At any rate, I was talking to my man, Rod 93, and this is why I'm doing the video, because he said something really, really funny. And I also mentioned to who was it? I think it was Aquatic Nest, that I had a Oscar, a long fin or a veiled Oscar, whatever you want to call it. She was surprised about it. So here it is. This is my long fin or veiled Oscar, whichever one you want to call it. It's actually from my old lady because she really, really likes Oscars, and it's turned into my daughter Mia's fish because she's in the actually I'm sitting on the floor, and it's a perfect height for my daughter. But I know you're probably looking at the back going, what is going on? Well, I'm trying to grow hair algae, but it's not quite working. The water parameters are perfect, but well, I think maybe that's the problem. Someone told me to raise the ammonia level. While that might grow algae, it might also put my fish in danger. I do want the hair algae. I want the whole back of it to be hair algae. It's a 55-gallon tank. I've got these two sponge filters right here, which I gotta unclog this one right here because it's like, you know, I got. And it's just not, it's not kosher. It's just not kosher. What are you looking at? So yeah, I gotta fix the clog on it. It's a cool fish. I did have decorations and everything in there, but I had to take him out because he crashes into stuff and then he gets nicks and stuff in his head. Look, I'm really happy with my water. Literally, he can have a gouge in his head and it'll be cleared up within a week perfectly, like you didn't even know it was there. And I attribute that to the good water. What else? You might be able to tell his tail fin looks a little chopped up. That's because a couple of weeks ago, excuse me, I still can't get past this cough. A couple weeks ago, look at that tail fin. A couple weeks ago, I woke up to find this dude on the floor. I was worried, but I put him back in, and all day while I was at work, because it was right before work, and I put him back in the tank because I figured, what's the difference between a quarantine tank and this tank? The water is going to be just as good. So I put him back in, and all day at work I was nervous. I was like, oh, I didn't want to call up, you know, and ask every 5 minutes how he's doing. So I just let it be, and I said, ain't nothing, because like, look, I can call up, but don't nobody here can do anything. You know, they wouldn't know what to do. So what was the, you know, all I'm gonna do is drive myself crazy. So I didn't call. I came home, and this guy was out and about. He's awesome. I'm feeding him Hikari Gold floating pellets. I'd like to do something different with the Hikari Gold, you know, with the fish food, but he's doing great on it, actually. I'd like to see a little bit more of that orange pop out, because while I do like the light and dark patterning, you know, you want to see that bright orange come out, and he doesn't really have a lot of, he had more of it when he was smaller. But I was thinking about maybe changing up some food, probably going with the what's that stuff called that I use the flake form. I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, that's my dude. I thought I'd show him to you guys. Like I said, it's a 55. I got the two sponge filters. I got two. Oh, see, there you go. I had these two. You know them old cheapo. Let me pull this right here. Get relaxed. You know those old cheapo filters that they go inside the tank and they just get, you know. Well, I had two of those laying around. I was like, you know what? Let me put some of that in there. So I put those two in there just because, you know, to clean up the water, because Oscars are kind of messy. As you can tell, I just did a cleaning of this tank not too long ago. Cleaning of it, I wiped the algae off the front of the glass. Anyway, everybody's looking. I know you're looking at the tank going, what did you clean? Anyway, but these sponge filters got particles on them because this dude likes to put the pellets in his mouth and make dust come out his gills. But that's Oscar for you. They're dirty. Where'd he go? Come here. You think Oscars could hear people? Yeah, I bet you if I do this, though, he come out. Not there he is. Oh, you want to hear a funny story? So I'm talking to my man Rob93. This is the whole reason for this video. I'm talking to my man Rob93 because, you know, he got Draco and the fins on this guy. He's really digging that. And I was like, yeah, I'm trying to grow hair algae. That's come I haven't cleaned the back of the glass. I'm just letting algae grow. But I ain't getting no hair algae. I'm just getting a greenish tank, and some places it flakes off. I guess that's what he's picking at it or whatever. And he said, I got hair algae growing on my back. What he meant to say, but it was a long pause, and then he said the back of my tank. But it was just funny because for a hot minute, you know, I'm on the phone like, you got hair algae growing on your back? I don't think I'd ever admit that to nobody, kid. But yeah, next time you see Rob93, ask him how his hair algae back is going. Anyway, that's my. Hey, look at him. I do love the fins on this guy. I do love the fins. It was hard to get. I was actually looking for an albino tiger longfin Oscar, but the guy who promised me he was gonna order them for me, I was like 2.5 months of every week. Oh, they're coming in this week. They didn't come in this week. Oh, they're coming in this week. They didn't come in this week. I was like, well, here he finally got some regular tiger Oscars. Veiled tiger Oscars, and I was like, you know what, I better get it before he promised me some other stuff. But anyway, like I said, he doesn't have that ruby orange patterning, but I don't care. I like him the way he is, you know. It would be nice to get some, but I'd rather him have none than just a little bit. Anyway, that's my time. You guys take it easy. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of your fish.